Hey everybody, Andrew Morgan at the CyberCall here, getting ready for a fantastic Monday the 6th that you're not going to want to miss. Wes, we have our good friend Chris Sanders back at it here. And Chris is going to be talking about something that I think every MSP is going to want to know, and that is, how can you tell if a machine has been compromised? Wes, you've known Chris for a long time. Why don't you take it away here a little bit and give us your perspective on this
Yeah,
session?
so for sure. So another Murray State grad on the cyber call, which is awesome. So Chris, so many people know you at the Applied Network Defense, but for those that don't, you want to say a quick hey and who the heck you are and what it is that you do?
Yeah, absolutely. Aside from being another Murray State grad, I run a cybersecurity training company focused on investigative skills called Applied Network Defense. I also run a nonprofit called the Rural Technology Fund, and we mostly focus on helping kids get the things they need to get excited about technology and recognize the opportunities that those careers can provide.
Which I love that because, we talk all the time about talent shortage and MSPs are always saying, I can't find the right people. Well, are you investing? And so part of the question is, well, we should start at the beginning of this, even in the rural areas, we should start the middle school and high school levels of build awareness and build passion for it. So I love what you're doing. So you're going to be joining the cyber call and you're going to be talking about both of those things. Let's quickly talk first on the how a machine's been compromised. I talk to a lot of MSPs and I think something's going wrong, but I don't totally know before I engage my SOC, SIM provider, MDR, whoever. They want to do some basics. So you're going to talk a little bit about that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big challenge because even if you go out and Google this stuff and try to understand it, a lot of that knowledge is created for people who do security as a full-time job and maybe have a SIM or disk imaging software, a lot of fancy tools that you may not have access to. So I'm really going to focus on really kind of the top 5 key areas where you can go into a Windows host and look and get some sense of whether something funny is going on or not. And we're going to do this using all built-in stuff that's built into the operating system. I'll give you a couple tool recommendations as well, but the one I'm going to show, all stuff that's native to the operating system, you can go in and look yourself.
Right on. So that's going to be awesome. If you guys have not seen what Chris does in his training, he's one of the preeminent training companies that's out there in cybersecurity. Chris, I'm always seeing my LinkedIn feed, someone that's gone through one of your certifications, and you're always liking the post, and they're like, man, I got so much out of it. So just pumped about having you on. It's a privilege. Let's quickly talk too about the rural, what were you doing the rural side of things and the nonprofit, and tease a little bit about what's going on from an event perspective as well, that you're going to be talking about on the cyber call.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of exciting things going on with the classrooms that we're working with, both rural classrooms, rural libraries, and we're also doing some interesting things around providing assistive technology to children with disabilities. And so to fundraise for that, we're doing a pretty cool thing this year. It's called our Golden Ticket fundraiser. So you can think of me as your personal Willy Wonka, and you have the opportunity to win my Golden Ticket, which means you can win a free seat in every training class I provide. Not only that, but a few training classes provided by some other folks as well. All told, it's something like $18,000 worth of training you can win. And to do it, to enter, you got to listen to the call, but you'll get, being part of the cyber call, you get first dibs on entering the contest and a special giveaway just for folks on the call as well.
That is awesome. And Chris is going to also share some information on how we on the cyber calls attendees can get involved in that, which I'm just going to say we should, right? It's great. We've been doing so much on cyber awareness and training, but I think we need to put our money where our mouth is as well and get involved in charities and in local groups that really are going to make the world a better place for us. And Chris, what you're doing fits the bill for all of that perfectly. So I want to call all MSPs that are watching this, come join the cyber call on Monday. And Andrews, I hand it out to you. I want to see everyone put out their checkbook and at least do some funding in what you're doing in the rural, on the rural side, because I think that's a really, really big deal. Andrew?
Yeah, well, I think, Chris, you can get in as low as like $20 for a ticket. Am I right?
That's absolutely right.
Yeah, to win that. So yeah, Wes, I'll have the link below. We look forward to seeing everybody 1 p.m. on Monday. And Chris, thanks again for coming on and giving us and all that help and great skills for these MSPs.
Thanks so much. I'm glad to be coming back.